Imagine working hard, saving money, and trusting your partner, only to discover she secretly drained $27,000 from you. That's exactly what happened here, and when this husband found out the betrayal, his response shocked everyone.
Jane?
Yeah?
Can you come here, please?
Yeah, what's up?
What is this $15,000 charge in our bank statement right now? Because I'm very confused. Because I see the name on it and it says Disney, but we talked about this.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
we talked.
We talked. We didn't make a decision. There's a $15,000 charge for Disney. What is this for?
That's for the Disney cruise.
What? What?
That's for the
The
cruise
what?
ship. The cruise that we're going on.
15,000 for Disney cruise?
Yeah, everything's included. Once you get, I know.
That's every cruise ship. What do you mean? So it's $15,000 for us to go on the cruise?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
For most families, spending $15,000 on a trip is one of the worst financial decisions you can make, and they will have a very hard time recovering from it.
Me, you, and the kids? All four of them?
Yes, honey. Yeah, see? See,
No,
all
not
of
see.
us.
What do you mean all of us? That's 15,000.
You're not thinking about the memories. You're not thinking about all the fun they're gonna have. They're gonna remember this forever. You're just thinking about the number, but think about the experience.
Yes, the number itself is very important.
And that's a good price.
You serious?
Because the flights were, you don't even want to know how much the flights were.
Wait, this is just for the cruise. This has nothing to do, what about the flights and the hotel before we go there?
Yeah, that's just the cruise. So don't even be worried about that because that's not the total.
Jane,
Yeah,
how much is the total, honey?
don't worry.
I have to
You
worry.
can't take it with you.
But apparently I can't have it here either. What do you mean?
Well, I'm out, man.
$15,000 for a Disney cruise equals immediate divorce, especially when she never discussed it with him first. What that wife did is selfish and emotionally, as well as financially, abusive.
You bring everything to the table.
Everything. Yeah.
Name 3 things.
What you mean?
Name 3 things you bring to the table.
Me, my house, and the table.
Huh?
No. That is such an annoying question. It's so annoying. Cause like for real, if you were a real man, for real, it's just like I bring whatever you need support in. Come on now.
We really don't need or are interested in anything they have to offer.
Like we're supposed to give 100% for real. So whatever you lack in, I supply.
What do you bring to the table? That's it.
No, I mean, I'm a good person. You know, I care about people.
I don't think so.
Yeah, don't look at me like that.
Got loyalty. I can cook because I'm mixed with Italian.
Oh, gosh.
It's a good.
What do I bring to the table?
Yes, ma'am.
I bring honesty and realness and chillness.
So, those are good qualities for sure. But what sets you apart, from other ladies? Because, plenty of girls are honest, chill. But what makes a guy be like, yo, I need her?
I don't really know.
Gotcha.
Imagine, as a man, saying that you bring honesty, integrity, and chillness. People would think you're joking and laugh.
This is to all the girls that seek a guy that has cash. Like you are specifically looking for a guy who has money. And the reason you do that is because you want to live the lifestyle that can provide you. And maybe you don't want to work. I've got a bone to pick. I didn't think that many girls were trying to find a guy who was rich. And I honestly do not understand it. Why would you want to feel reliant on someone else? Like you end up just piggybacking off somebody else's ambition and achievements.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you become like the tiniest fraction of what you could be or even what you could achieve. Because it is so much more fulfilling making money for yourself, achieving your own goals and not being reliant on anybody.
Goddamn right.
That's why we do it, because we don't have a backup plan and we know we can't fail.
I mean, what do women bring to the table?
What do you mean? We are the table. We don't
Oh, you are the table?
Yeah, we don't have to bring anything to the table.
Oh, okay. So just your looks, that's it?
No, like our characters, the
Okay.
way we raise kids.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Now you're getting somewhere.
No, but I'm saying like we don't have to bring anything to the table. It's just.
But you do. The things you just said, are they not important?
They are important, but it's already part of us. We don't bring it to the table.
So all women have the same characteristics and they don't have to bring anything to the table
I think if a
but
man
themselves.
steps up to the part,
Huh?
then the woman, it's just like, it's a given.
I beg your pardon?
It's very contradicting when they want you to step up and prove yourself while they do the opposite.
Right, man?
Yes, well, a man got to carry them, they got to be the provider, they got to do everything. They got to bring the money.
I think it's a little different nowadays.
They got to be the protector. They got to be the...
Why, that's what you think?
Yeah. It's not safe out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying?
It's not,
You're in a safe area.
The way they believe that they don't need to bring anything is actually sad.
I think it just depends nowadays.
And you're a real killer like me. You know what I'm saying?
Also, you're trying to go with me? Is that what you're saying?
No! No!
Well, I was doing an interview, but if I could grab your number,
Okay.
can I grab your number?
Maybe.
Okay, let me get your number. What is it?
He disappointed me. In the end, this will only make her ego bigger.
Date men with money. As a young single woman, you have two options. You can date men with money and you can date men with no money. This is my most problematic finance advice and something that none of the financial gurus are going to tell you. But who you pick as your partner is the most important financial decision of your life. Dating men with money is a massive shortcut into high net worth financial circles. The networking and connections are amazing. It's also the fastest way to get class mobility. I know this is taboo, but it's true. The opportunities, the connections, again, the class mobility that have come from dating men that have their bag is absolutely insane.
Now that she mentioned it, it's like parasites. They can live for years on someone's back, and they jump to their next host when the current one is no longer sufficient.
And I do credit some of my career success to that. I know a lot of women don't talk about this. It's very taboo, but like, just don't waste your time on broke men.
Why don't you get a job?
Nowadays, women think that like the only thing in the world that is important is to marry a rich man. Excuse me, why do you think you deserve that? Do you think you're ever gonna get a rich man? Why the would a rich man want you? Do you see what I mean? You're not hot. You're not. Unless you're a 10, you're not gonna marry a rich man probably, okay? Like, it's really, to me, like very, hurt. Why do I feel like there's literally something in my mother nose that keeps on appearing, but it's not there? I get very irritated by that. Okay, stop. Like, there's nothing in my nose.
Relax.
God, like, I'm gonna meltdown. I just want to film. Like, I don't need to be interrupted by a mysterious shadow or something in my nose. Okay. So I don't know who this girl is talking to, but she's like, oh, like, you need to leave your man right now. Like, whatever. Like, you know, all that matters is like the money thing. Like, you know, like, it's just so wrong because it's so impossible.
Yes! Yes!
The rich guy probably learned that marriage can either be a good addition or potentially ruin his life. So being single is his safest bet.
When it comes to relationships, what do women bring to the table?
Some women believe that they don't have to bring anything to the table, and just by being a woman, that's enough. Other women believe that they should bring character, morals, standards, loyalty, intellect, fun, livelihood. A lot of women have brought those things to the table, and then they've gotten screwed by men who took advantage of what they were bringing to the table.
Huh?
Now, unfortunately, I do believe that men, you think about a mentality that a man is taught for work. Get as much as you can for as little effort as possible. That's how you climb the ladder. Most men are not taught how to do relationships. They're taught how to succeed in the workplace. And a lot of men, because they aren't taught relationships from their fathers, they transfer that mentality into relationships. What we end up seeing then is men that are testing the waters. How little can I put in for a maximum return? and women feel used. Because of that, women feel like they don't have to bring anything to the table anymore and that they should just be appreciated for just simply being there.
What kind of animal are you?
Men are learning from relationships now more than ever. And the reason why their fathers teach them how to succeed in the workplace is because it's the most essential thing that's going to keep them living well, unlike relationships, which will only slow them down.
Me being unemployed, as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to just $200 a month.
Not only was she taking money from her husband without him knowing and hiding it, but watch what she does next.
My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option as I had spent many years making our house a home and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular occurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I broke down and revealed my money to him.
It's crazy how she calls it her money when it's clearly his money that she took.
My money, which now sits at about $47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is that I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for. And
what? I hate all of them. Anyone like that, I dislike you. I despise you. You shouldn't be married. And that's the problem. Women take advice from battered women and ruin their relationship.
I don't blame him because he realized that the person he was fighting for was stabbing him in the back, and her mom justifying that is an example of bad influence.
He has forgiven you or accepted that you stole the money, but don't you feel some duty to just pay him back regardless?
Honestly, the last conversation we had, because he was like, you should just stay with me and I'll give you like the life you deserve, the life you want. I very much felt like that was the enemy or like trying to drag me back into that lifestyle because that was like the last thing I was holding on to from area of life.
You knew that you were never going to actually be with this person. You knew that you were in a fake affianced relationship with him. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And so you stole $250,000 from him. What Brian is looking for is he's looking to see if you hold any accountability for that. How much of that is your fault? Isn't it 100% your fault?
In total, that's how much I got out of him. That's not how much I took from him.
If the entirety of the relationship from a person who you were falsely engaged to was done under false pretenses, then everything in which he spent and that you took under false pretenses would be theft.
Pretending to want commitment from someone just to financially extort them must be one of the worst things a person can do. And I hope she faces consequences.
So this is Detective Lickle. We got a lot of questions. He's got the information for you. Okay. So, patient, if you would please just go ahead and slip down the swing.
Why can't we stand? I would like to stay closer to my house if that's possible.
Well, at this point in time, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to come down to the station with me. Okay.
So basically, this lady was claimed to have stolen money from her employer.
For what?
Huh? As for right now, you're in custody. You're in custody. You're under arrest for theft. As of right now, okay.
Nice.
So I'm being charged?
As of right now, yes.
Okay, so when can I call my husband?
I'll let you as soon as we get down
and my
there.
Lawyer.
I know you have a lot of questions, and I want to be as accommodating as possible. Okay. So as soon as we get down there, we'll sit down, we'll have a talk, and when everything's situated, like I said, I can answer questions for you, and I'll let you make what phone calls you need to. Okay.
So who's all under arrest? Who's all under arrest? Who's in charge?
As of right now, you're the only one here. So as of right now, you're the only one that's being charged.
Who else would be charged? My husband would be charged?
I don't, at this point in time, I'm just concerned about talking to you, okay?
You said you would answer more of my questions.
He will. We've got to do this part first. We will talk to you more at the police department. So for now, you want to put your hands behind your back.
So when can I make my phone call? Because my kids get out at 12.
Can you step forward, please? Thank you.
Pull your sleeve up a little bit and your hair out of the way so we don't get stuck in there, okay? Are we good here?
Why do you guys think that a man who is wealthy is quicker to change a broke woman's life, whereas a wealthy woman wouldn't even give a broke guy a chance?
Well, it's because a man and woman want different things. There's certain things that a man looks for in a woman versus a woman wants certain things they look for in a man. Don't no woman want a man that they gotta build up. They want a man that's already established versus a man, they just want a woman that's gonna cater to them in different ways than how a woman will for a man. So it's just two different things that we want.
And then you have sometimes you even got, what he said is true, but then you just have some that they looking for a man to try to try to build their own type of man. Like if he's on the bottom, they trying to build him to what they want him to be. But my thing is, a man's not going to be what they want him to be. He's only going to be what he wants to be.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
They call it romance when the guy is doing everything, but they say it's a toxic relationship if it's the opposite, or even half and half.
Remember the Tinder swindling?
Yeah.
Look at how much uproar to one man. Yeah. Look at what it caused when women knowingly went into something. We have a woman talking on the platform about finessing a guy. Not okay, bro. Yeah.
I went through one draw.
So you're confessing now, but you still stole from him. You haven't gone back and given him his money. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm just giving an example how women feel comfortable to come on a platform and knowingly say that they finessed a man. But man come on a platform talking about, I pulled some girl out from the night, she took me to the house, and then man, I want to stole the money out of her kids. What do you know what be going on right now? What I'm always going to do when I'm on a platform is to show the double standard.
Shame on any lady who uses a man and brags about it.
My wife told me one day, you want to get rich? You want to pay off all our debt? You want to kill it? You want to do all that stuff? Me and you are going to have to sit down and have a conversation. I want to open up our bank statement. And my wife goes, okay, you see this right here? You went to 7-Eleven, you spent $78. Hey, babe, I freaking make $1 million a year. I can freaking go to 7-Eleven and spend $78 on energy drinks if I want, or for my team, or do whatever. That's why we weren't getting ahead, because I was a jack. You want to grow, you're going to be able to have hard conversations. And my wife goes, that's exactly why we'll never get ahead, because you right now are getting defensive instead of saying, hey, you know what? I went in for a coffee, which was $2, and I walked out with $78 because I'm...
This wife is a keeper. She's helping him keep his fortune, not spreading it on nonsense.
And we went line by line, and you know what I noticed? I was the problem. She just said, hey, we want to fix this? I said, yeah. You know what she did? She took all the credit cards, she simped them up. You know what she did? She gave me a $20 Walmart card a week and a gas card, and she goes, that's it, we're tightening down.
Damn!
Funny thing is, we're literally stealing money from the men, because what'll happen is women will whine. A small percent of men will say, all right, fine, let's give the women what they want. Let's take a little bit of the money from the men and give it to the women. And I guess the men are making so much money that they're not really paying attention. But honestly, if I was a man, I'd be pissed off. I'd be pissed off that women keep taking the money that they earn to fund our leagues, to fund jobs that we don't need. And in return, instead of being thankful, they become man-hating feminists who whine and complain.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I always say this, but it's important. Never impress a woman with money, because in the end, it will never be enough.
When I'm on dates with women, I say to them, I don't mind paying, but what do you bring to the table? Because I'll tell you what I bring. High income, high status. I make upwards of $65K every year.
I mean, as a woman, I like when a man pays. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah.
I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
This is exactly what the problem is with our society. What kind of qualities do you bring to the table? What can you cook? Can you do multiplication tables as fast as me? 12 times 12?
144.
Pretty good. It's not bad. I want to make sure you're sharp. Can you offer me children that will be viable when there's a race war? Because that's coming.
Gotcha!
I'm glad men are starting to ask the hard questions, like they always did to us. And her being speechless shows how many ladies never put in anything, yet expect everything.
I made a video talking about how I don't understand why men complain about women who want provider men when they could just go for women who are down for 50-50 because there's so many of them. And a lot of the comments were saying the reason we're mad is because women want a provider man, but then they don't want to complete their traditional roles. Like, sort of like what do they bring to the table then if they just don't want to do the traditional part? I guess maybe I was in a little bit of a bubble because in my head, if a woman wants a traditional man, then she herself is traditional because that's how I am, that's how my friends are. I can admit, maybe I wasn't looking at it holistically and thinking about the other perspectives that if what these guys are saying is true, then unfortunately, I agree. If women are going to expect a man to provide for them, they are going to expect that traditional role from a man. Unfortunately, you do have to fulfill the traditional role as a woman. Sure, there will be guys that don't care. Sure, there will be guys that don't mind if you work, but you don't need to work, but they don't mind if you do. But most will probably not be okay with that. And I agree with this. You can be financially independent and still want a provider man. But let's talk about what that looks like. Does that mean your man is 100% providing for you, yet you have a job that's making a good amount and you're only hoarding that for yourself? What's the point of a marriage then?
How do you want a man to do the traditional part while you can't commit to it? Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.